Hey, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast. We are back. We are live as life can get, and my hair is acting up. You know, one thing about growing old, some people, it's the hair. Other people, well, other people, it's other things. Anyway, uh, why is nothing working today? Anyway, we got a lot for you tonight. I want to start this off. Uh, just want I just want to do something for once in my life. And if you'll excuse me for a moment. Anyway, good evening, everybody. I am Steve. Behind the Desi Lou Productions microphone. This is our Saturday edition of the Madness, I know I got to turn down the audio here because we are rolling opposite of the Tuck and Roll show, which of course is hosted by Jolly, Mr. Cool, Puff, and co-hosted by that lovely sizzler herself, Piper. Oh, God. I'll just say this. She is truly unique. Anyway, let's get to why we're here, and that's our sportscast. Sorry we're beginning a little late, but fear not, folks. At least we're on the air. And what in the hell is going on? Hang on, folks. We may have an interview. Is the caller in the air? Hey, what's up?
Just calling to see how you are.
I'm doing good. Debbie, how you doing?
I feel like shit.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, I just wanted to call and see that you were alive before I collapsed and sleep.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm just I'm just going to keep living, keep alive, keep striving, keep surviving.
Okay, but when you listen, I'll talk to you later, okay?
Pardon?
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Okay, that was rather interesting. My cousin Debbie calling me. But anyway, we had to. I would usually shut the microphone down, but unfortunately, I did that last night, and we literally just stumped the show. So my apologies to everybody. Okay, let's get to it. We got an hour, so let's jump right into things. Seize the gray. I think we put seize the day on the promo. It says seize the gray, so we put down the wrong winner. It was seize the gray, not seize the day. Um, Seize the Gray's win at the Preakness makes D. Wayne Lucas, age 88, the oldest trainer to win a triple crown race. Seize the Gray won the Preakness Stakes with a time of 1 minute 56.82 seconds, and it held off a late push from Kentucky Derby winner Mystic Dan in the process. It was a special win for Seize the Gray, but it also was a special win for trainer D. Wayne Lucas. Not only did Lucas pick up the seventh Preakness win of his career, tying him with Robert Wyndham Walden for second all time, but he also became the oldest trainer to win a Triple Crown race at 88 years old. Speaking with NBC Sports after the race, Lucas said the thrill of horse racing still hasn't worn off for him. It never gets old at this level. I love the competition. I love to get in here with the rest of them. There were a bunch of good guys in this race. It's a shame we can't all win. Lucas did joke that some of his peers might want him to call it a career now that he's added another Preakness win to his resume. Unfortunately for those competitors, he hasn't made any retirement plans yet. Mystic Dan's Triple Crown bid ends at Pimlico despite a great run at the end to make it an exciting finish. Trainer Kenny McPeak was disappointed that his horse couldn't pull it out, but he was happy to see Lucas get another victory. Payouts, by the way, before we go to the results. Seize the Gray, 2160 to win, 840 to place, 440 to show. Mystic Dan, 420 to place, 280 to show, and Catching Freedom, 320 to show. That's $3.20, by the way. The $2 executive, 6 and 5 wins $119.40. The $1 trifecta, 653, $183.70. And the dollar superfecta of 653.8, $749. You're probably wondering what's going on here. You're probably looking at the screen right now saying, damn, that recliner must really be good now. Nope. The recliner has been regulated to the balcony because it is, I guess I might as well tell you, here at the Park Forest apartment complex, we here at the, like some people like to call it, the high rise, we have been inundated with a little annoying pest. And I hate to say, it has affected us. We don't know what's going to happen. We're hoping that the folks at Pest Genie will come sometime before everything hits the fan. So, as they say, just we'll keep you updated as our studio will hopefully get cured of these cotton picking cotton pickers, the bugs. Nothing, nothing unsensitive about that, or is that insensitive? Anyway, just observing Snowdub's YouTube channel. That is, of course, and seeing my favorite gal Pipa in her kimono, and holy cow, she's got some nice legs.
I'm wondering if I should find a just a regular club line. I'm gonna try to be careful. I'm not doing the little cut this time because I can't do it and prop my legs up on the desk. Y'all watch for me, okay? I'm sure they are. Keep an eye on it just in case. I'm like,
I mean, I know we're supposed to do a sports case. Hey, Matt, Ed and Eddie. Hey, Taylor Swift greater than Disney, Star Wars and MCU, and Doctor Who. Anyway, we are here tonight to explore the wonders of sports, and that's what we're doing here. Again, we are using the kitchen chair. I have decided that from now on, henceforth, I am not buying my furniture from St. Vincent de Paul. I mean, when I got it out to the balcony for its punishment, I looked and there were about 10 to about 35 little buggies. I will go to a reputable farm and a firm. I'm not even going to hit up to um, uh, anyone else. So, folks, let me tell you. I am just hoping for one brief shining moment that this world will be a better place. Anyway, let's get on with this sports show, huh? But I want to just say congratulations to Jolly, Mr. Cool, Snowdub, Piper, and all the gang. The Cotton Connection Season 4 is coming next week. We don't take time off. We don't have a second show. We just do this show. And, well, pretend that we're actually here. But anyway, well, we are here. Tomorrow, being Sunday, going to church, and I haven't decided yet where I'm going, but I do want to say that Monday, on my birthday, I don't know if I'm going to do a show or I'm going to take that off and enjoy. I might as well take it off and enjoy. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Heavens to Murgatroyd. I mean, I love doing this show, but this is a very important birthday. It is my 6th decade of life. And I know we got to do a sports show, but I just want to take pause and say thank you to everybody who has been keeping me in their thoughts and has just been terrific, asking how I'm doing, checking up with me. I want to thank you all very much for the love, and I was not gonna disappoint yous. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore you with much, but uh, I'm certainly. I didn't really expect to live beyond 60, but there's some things I will never trade my life for. And the one thing I will never trade my life for, but no, I'm going to change that. The one thing in my life I am grateful for is my friends, like Matt, like Taylor Swift, Greater Than Disney, SW and MCU, and Doctor Who, Fizz Giggity, Piper, Jolly, Rudolph, Mandy Summers. Whom else do we have? Lobo, and that beautiful woman from New Orleans, Ms. Piper. Let's see, Mandy Summers, Charlie's London, Yan, her husband, Rudolph, Nick Ricada, Punk Waddle, Lobo, Piper's big old dog co-star. I've already mentioned Matt, Taylor Swift, Greater Than Disney, SW and MCU, and Doctor Who. I want to also mention Christine, Saint Ravage, Dandelion Fluff, and also, Peter. Oh God, I knew I was going to forget names, and I didn't want to. Peter Gilmore, Mandy Summers, Dark Gift, Anthony Romano. Who else? Fizz Giggity Piper. That's 70s. That's 70s rock fan. A few others. Mr. Cool over there with the connection. My friends Angie, Jay, Yuki, Christina, thank you. Thank you to my other friends, Robert, Robert, Patty, a few other great people, Nikki, her daughters, David, the boyfriend of Kylie. It has been, my relatives and everybody. And I want to thank you guys. And with that said, we're at the 10:30 mark. So let's get back to sports. We've done we've done everything so far. We're trying to catch up. Let's see what we got here. Oh, let's see if we got here to enjoy this. We got some NBA news for you. The Chicago Bulls have found a new lead assistant head coach as the team is expected to announce that Wes Unseld Jr. is going to be the new second in command for the Bulls. Unseld comes to the Bulls after serving as the head coach of the Washington Wizards for the last 2.5 seasons. Unseld was let go in January by the Wizards following a 7-36 start to the season and was moved into a front office advisory role for the team. The Bulls wanted a lead assistant with previous head coaching experience from NBC Chicago, and in hiring Unseld, they're checking off that box. While Unseld compiled a 77-130 record during his tenure in DC and made no postseason appearances, he comes with a very lengthy assistant coaching resume that includes stops with the Warriors, Nuggets, Magic, and the Wizards. Unseld was an assistant coach with the Nuggets when they went to the Western Conference Finals in 2020 and has coached under Michael Malone, Mark Jackson, and Ernie Grunfeld. With Unseld filling the lead assistant role, the Bulls are also still searching for another assistant coach on Donovan's staff after Josh Longstaff left the organization to join first-time head coach Charles Lee in Charlotte. Longstaff was previously expected to be a candidate to fill the lead assistant role before accepting a job with the Hornets, per NBC Chicago, but finding someone with previous head coaching experience was very important to Donovan and the Chicago Bulls. Okay, now we wanted to bring you an update on one of the big stories that happened here in Michigan, and we are. Mel Tucker update. So give us a couple of moments. We want to talk, but okay. Mel Tucker update. Okay, let me just try that one more time. Mel Tucker update. Okay. Okay, come on, baby. Okay, let's do this. Mel Tucker wins. Lawsuit dropped. Mel Tucker wins lawsuit. Okay, here we go. And we're going to do this. I'm going to give you a little commentary because it deserves. An Eaton County judge dismissed a lawsuit brought against former Michigan State football coach Mel Tucker by the woman the school said he sexually harassed. The lawsuit, which centered around text messages. Oh, boy. Well, this has been fun. No, you're not shutting down. You're not shutting down. Hell no. Well. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put this over there. Let's hit another thing. I'm still doing the streaming, so let's go to. There we go. And by the way, we have a story as well coming up after that. That, well, bye. And here we go. Boy, doesn't this feel so good? Okay. Oh, that's in front of a paywall. Oh boy. Come on. Jesus freaking cripe. We're running out of time here. Okay, there we are. Okay, finally. Here we go. Let's rock and roll, folks. And thank you. Okay, lawsuit brought against fired Michigan State University head coach Mel Tucker regarding text messaging. The university found he had supposedly sexually harassed has been dismissed. This particular lawsuit centered around text messages between Brenda Tracy and her friend Alan Alvarado. Tucker and his attorneys released those text messages last year. Alvarado has since died, but was Tracy's longtime friend and worked as her booking assistant for Set the Expectation, Tracy's nonprofit. Tracy's attorneys plan to appeal the conviction. Tracy is a rape survivor and sexual violence prevention advocate. She spoke to MSU's football team, struck up a friendship with Tucker. She claimed he made sexual comments to her while he claimed consensual phone sex. Legal trouble still for Tucker. His wife, Jo Ellen Tucker, has filed for divorce last month. But also, not involved, but directly involved, well, in the reporting of it. And this is why I say this may add to something very significant for the former sports director at WLNS, Audrey Dahlgren, who was, in my terminology, she was, well, I'm just going to say it. She was verbally slam danced by some of her colleagues. And she was also, of course, fired by WLNS TV. She has now gone to bigger and better things. She's now on Sports News Headlines, which is sort of a headline sports service from the same folks that bring you Newsnet, which is owned and operated by the man who founded 5 Hour Energy. And she's also still working for the Big Ten Network. So I think Audrey Dahlgren should be the next case to handle. When she got fired, I understand by reading reports that she was also lawyering up. Now that Mel has won, maybe now apologies from her former station and a nice healthy feast of crow should be in the order for them. I know I got friends over there, but Jesus, what in the heck? Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, this is going to be fun. And Audrey, if you're watching this, and even if you're not, this is redemption for you in your career. because you had it all on the line. You reported it with fairness and facts, and you were punished for it. So I hope you do reap the reward. And well, by reaping the award, I mean, I hope that you do get legal action against Channel 6 and Next Star for not having your back, as it were, because you were right. The judge dismissed this, must have thought that you had the right reporting, you had the right sources, and I think your reporting sort of saved Mel Tucker. Anyway, it's my thought on this. Let's keep going, please, because I want to catch up here. Okay, let's go to boxing. And wow. Alexander got the better of Tyson Fury across 12 rounds of boxing on Saturday, but he didn't leave unscathed. The first undisputed heavyweight champion of the four-belt era was taken to the hospital after a fight to examine a broken jaw. Usyk was noticeably absent from his scheduled post-fight media scrum in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Promoter Frank Warren interviewed the media that Usyk was rushed to the hospital after breaking his jaw. At some point during the fight, it was a surprising announcement considering the fact that Usyk was rushed to the hospital after breaking his jaw at some point during the fight. It was a surprising announcement considering he landed the harder blows, particularly in round 9 when he swarmed Fury for the fight's own knockdown. Okay, I'm loving this. Okay, we'll get to your scores in a boatload. The first undisputed heavyweight title fight in a quarter century lived up to the occasion. The first few rounds were competitive before Fury took control of the middle frames with laser-accurate punches that hurt Usyk. The Ukrainian fighter turned the tide in round 7 and then took control with a knockdown in round 9, where he nearly finished the previous unbeaten champion. Usyk ultimately won a thrilling split decision with scorecards reading 115, 112, 113, 114, and 114, 113. So there you go. And we can't wait to see the rematch. Boy, did I really say that? Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. Excuse me, we sort of screwed up there. Thank you. No, with the college foot. No. I know we got to do UFC fight night, but we got other things to do. We're going to go over our allotted time, folks. So because of our lovely issues in the control room. Okay. Auburn running back Brian Battle was injured during a fatal shooting Saturday morning in his hometown of Sarasota, Florida. Take two. Auburn running back Brian Battle was injured during a fatal shooting Saturday morning in his hometown of Sarasota, Florida. 24/7 Sports confirms. Battle's brother, 24-year-old Tommy Battle. Did I say Battle? Batty, excuse me. Batty's brother, 24-year-old Tommy Batty, was pronounced dead at the scene, according to police. The incident, which took place around 3:30 a.m. Saturday morning, sent 4 others to the hospital, including the Tigers running back. Batty served as Auburn's primary kick returner and provided depth at running back during the 2023 season. He finished 5th in the SEC in kick return average with 23 yards per touch and averaged just under 50 yards per kick return per game. But T also rushed for 227 yards for a season, scoring a touchdown in a November 11th win against Arkansas. We will update the story as more information becomes available. Okay, let's kick into the next little Papalupa. Now let's go to our MMA fight of the night. Let's go now to the MMA stuff. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Thanks. You're learning. The UFC featherweight division has a new contender. Leron Murphy showed everything of a fighter worth watching in the 145-pound division in a stellar performance against veteran striker Edson Barboza at UFC Fight Night in Vegas on Saturday. Murphy executed a thoughtful game plan against a fighter who had been competing since before Murphy started training mixed martial arts. Murphy overwhelmed Barboza by pressuring him back, cutting off escapes, keeping the fight in the boxing range, and mixing in takedowns to keep Barboza guessing. Murphy beat the brakes off Barboza with viable 10-8 performances in rounds 2 and 3. Barboza, who fought the likes of Khabib Nurmagomedov, Justin Gaethje, and Tony Ferguson and Anthony Pettis, survived 25 minutes but lost 49-46, 50-45, and 50-45 on the scorecards. Murphy deserves equal credit for his toughness. Barboza landed an up kick in the final seconds of round 1 that nearly knocked out the Manchester-based fighter. Barboza also landed a strike in round 4 that appeared to potentially break Murphy's schnoz. Okay. Murphy called for a top 10 featherweight fighter next. That appears to be a real possibility. Murphy entered the UFC Apex on Saturday, unranked in the UFC's official featherweight top 15, but left with a victory over the number 12 ranked contender. Murphy improved to 14-0-1, while Barboza dropped to 24-12. Okay, let's keep on doing this. And doing this. We're going to try for 11:15 cutoff. So good luck, everybody. Okay. Hi again. Thank you. Okay, we go for more. That's not what we wanted, guys. Come on. If you're not going to help, why bother? Okay, here we go. The Kansas City Chiefs have already seen wide receiver Rashid Rice have multiple run-ins with the law this offseason, and now they have seen 2 of their offensive linemen get arrested. According to ESPN, Wanye Morris and Chukwubuka Godric were arrested Thursday night in Johnson County, Kansas, and charged with misdemeanor possession of marijuana. They each posted a $2,500 bond and were subsequently released. The team told ESPN it was aware of the arrest but did not issue any further comment. Morris, a third round pick in last year, played in 14 games last season, starting 4 of them. He's expected to compete with this year's second round pick, Kingsley Suamataia, to compete with this year's second round pick, Kingsley Suamataia, for starting left tackle job. Godric was signed through the NFL's International Pathway Program and spent all of last season on the team's practice squad. And we will have more information, give you updates on that as soon as more is available. Okay. Ugh. Okay, we are about. Okay, are we ready? Yeah, let's. We're going to do this. We're going to do. Uh, there we go. Let's go to milb.com. We are in baseball mode, which means, folks, get ready. We got scores. Come on, let's get the scores. Let's get all of them. Now, some games are still in continuance. We'll update you on everything going on. Let's let us do this if we can. Get it all down the river here. Okay, here we go. At the top of the eighth, Sugarland taking on, oh boy, Albuquerque. Sugarland leads Albuquerque 6-5. In the top of the ninth, Lansing is leading Lake County 15-11. Top of the seventh, San Jose leads Modesto 8-1. Bottom of the third, it's Tacoma 1, Salt Lake New Point, otherwise known as Easy Rocha. Top of the fifth, Hillsboro and Tri-Cities tied at 3. Bottom of the sixth, I've been and I do apologize. Lake Elsinore leads Visalia 3-1. Top of the fifth, Inland Empire is blanked Rancho Cucamonga 10-0. Bottom of the fifth, Oklahoma City has Sacramento in a blank 2-0. Bottom of the third, Everett over Eugene 3-0. Where are we? Okay. Oklahoma City, Sacramento 2-0. Bottom of the third, Everett over Eugene 3-0. Top of the fourth, Fresno and Stockton are tied at 0. Bottom of the third, El Paso and Vegas, baby, are tied at 2. Final scores, the FCL Tigers beat the FCL Phillies 6-1. The FCL Red Sox defeated the FCL Twins 7-1. Pirates and Orioles, FCL on both of them, 6-4. Pirates win. The FCL Marlins defeated the FCL Cardinals 4-1. The FCL Yankees beat the FCL Blue Jays. FCL Nationals over FCL Astros 11-9. FCL Braves over the Rays 9-7. And let's see. Yeah, I've already read those. Bowie or Bowie. Let's get this here. Bowie beat Binghamton by a score of 5-10. Let us keep going. Or 5-1. Thank you. ACL Cubs lost to the ACL Angels 3-0. ACL Mariners defeated the ACL Royals by a touchdown, 17-10. ACL Mariners over the ACL Royals. That was the second game of a 2-game double dip, 7-3 Mariners over the Royals. ACL Brewers lost to the ACL Diamondbacks 16-13. ACL White Sox over the ACL Rangers 6-5. ACL Padres over the ACL Guardians 2-1. ACL Rockies and the ACL Reds played together in harmony, but the Reds beat the Rockets 7-3. Dodgers over the Athletics 8-1. ACL Dodgers, ACL Athletics. Another scribbleless news. St. Paul beat Omaha, a completion of the May 17th game. Wisconsin over Beloit 8-7. Omaha over St. Paul 4-2. Buffalo over Rochester 4-2. What else do we have here? Rochester over Buffalo 2-1. Hickory over Greensboro 3-0. Hickory over Greensboro Act 2 7-5. Hickory over Granbury. Let's see. Oh dear. We got Omaha, St. Paul. Buffalo played Rochester with a tiebreak, with a tie game. You know what I mean? Buffalo beat Rochester in game 1, 4-2. Then Rochester defeated Buffalo 2-1 in the second period. Hickory over Greensboro 3-0 in the first game. The second game, Hickory over Greensboro 8-14. Okay, let's keep going here. Greensboro lost to Hickory 3-0 in the first game, then swept them with a 7-5 victory over Greensboro. Spokane beat Vancouver 7-6 in the first game. Spokane took over the second, 17-1 over Vancouver. Jersey State defeated Hudson Valley 14-8. Mixing Bill and okay, let's keep going because I am getting snoozy here. Jersey Shore beat Hudson Valley 14-8. Round Rock over Reno 3-2 in the first game. The second game, Round Rock swept Reno 4-1. Palm Beach, miracle on miracles. They didn't need the extra point on that game. It was 13-1 over St. Lucie. Erie beat Hamburg 4-3. Lakeland defeated Fort Myers 5-2. Augusta defeated Salem 7-3. That was enough of me arse. Let us keep going. Erie defeated Harrisburg 4-3. Fort Myers going on a little trip. Lakeland defeated Fort Myers 5-2. Augusta over St. Smith. Anyway, the final score of Fort Myers and Lakeland: Lakeland 5, Fort Myers 2. Augusta over Salem 7-5. In 10 innings, it is all over but the shouting. Wilmington over Aberdeen 4-3. Charlotte over Dunham 5-3. Myrtle Beach over Fredericksburg 8-4. Portland victorious over Somerset 2-1. Richmond over Reading 2-0. Charleston over Columbia 9-6. New Hampshire over Hartford 8-3. Dunedin over Jupiter. Charleston over Columbia 9-6. New Hampshire over Hartford 8-3. Dunedin over Jupiter 4-2. Come on. Delmarva over Lynchburg 7-6. Daytona lost to Clearwater 6-1. Tampa over Bradenton. Just report, etc. In 10 innings, Tampa beat Bradenton 10-9. Toledo lost to Indianapolis 16-10. Yard. Syracuse over the Iowa Cubs 8-7. Boy, when we mean everything, we mean everything. Jacksonville blanked Nashville in the Battle of the Bills 10-0. Fort Wayne over South Bend 9-2. Norfolk leads the environmental Queen Latifah. There we go. Jacksonville over Nashville 10-0. Fort Wayne over South Bend 9-2. Norfolk over Lehigh Valley 13-2. No, there's a 10. Yay. 10-0 Jacksonville. Fort Wayne beat South Bend 9-2. Norfolk defeated Lehigh Valley 13-11. Rocket City over Tennessee 5-0. Chattanooga lost to Birmingham 2-0. Memphis over Gwinnett 6-1. Cedar Rapids over Quad City 7-6. Bowling Green lost to Brooklyn 9-4. Tulsa over Wichita 4-3. San Antonio over Corpus Christi 6-2. Peoria over West Michigan 2-3. Anyway, I am sorry. I am dipping down and down here. Amarillo beat Frisco 4-3. Peoria beat West Michigan beat Peoria 3-2. San Jose Wild Corpus Christi 6-2. Tulsa over Wichita 4-3. Boom. Top two. Top of the second, Rome leads Asheville 3-0. Game is suspended. Other suspensions. Top of the third, Fayetteville over Kannapolis 2-0. Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, and Worcester postponed due to rain. Carolina down east postponed due to rain. And that is your minor league scoreboard. Ugh. Man, I am getting a little sleepy, a little snooze. So if we can, guys, let's oh boy. Okay, let's hang on, folks. I know we're trying a little desperation, but we're doing it. We're doing good. Mavericks blew the Thunder and have advanced to the Western Conference Finals with a final score 117-116. So guess who's going on vacation? Yay. Rock and roll. Okay. I'm glad we got everything title jacked here. Anyway, we're supposed to do scores. Let's get to live scores, if we may, and then we're going to absolutely cut out for tonight. Let's take you to some hockey scores. I am getting a little sleepy. My apologies. In the Stanley Cup playoffs, Edmonton Oilers beat Vancouver by a score of 5-1, so the curse may be lifted. Rogers up in Canada with the present Canadian TV rights, $12 billion. Holy shnikey. But right now, looks like Edmonton is making a move again. World Championship round, Group A, Switzerland over Denmark 8-0. Canada over Finland 5-3. And the Czech Republic over Great Britain 4-1. Let's take you now to the preliminary round, Group B, Sweden over Latvia 7-2. Germany over Portland 4-2. Poland 4-2. Slovakia over France 4-2. There you go on that side of the dais. In the AHL, Cleveland Monsters over the Syracuse Crunch 4-1. And the Hershey Bears over the Hartford Wolfpack 4-2. Ski. There we go. Excuse me. Okay, do we have anything more? No, we don't. All righty. Let's catch up on some b-ball. As we told you, Dallas over Oklahoma City 117-116. Excuse. Okay, hang on, folks. That's it, isn't it? Because I know we got some long time folks. Let's get the WNBA regular season. New York Liberty over the Indian. New York Liberty over the Indiana Fever 91-80. Las Vegas Aces, who are under investigation, they defeated the Los Angeles Sparks 89-82. Chicago Sky over the Dallas Wings 83-74. And the Phoenix Mercury beat the Atlanta Bream 43-37. Now, about what has gone on. Okay. Okay, here we go. The WNBA is reportedly ready to lay the hammer down and investigate the Las Vegas Aces 100,000 player bonus, and it's no surprise. So let's just see, shall we, if we can get everything running here. Okay, the Las Vegas Aces are again at the center of another WNBA controversy. Around this time a year ago, head coach Becky Hammon was suspended for 2 games, and the organization was docked a draft pick after the franchise was investigated by the WNBA. They went on to win their second consecutive championship anyways. On Friday, the Aces were the subject of a unique announcement. Steve Hill, the president of the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, announced that the LVCA is gifting each Aces player with a $100,000 sponsorship. And immediately that announcement raised a lot of red flags. Yes, of course, most WNBA fans want to see the players get paid more, but was this a loophole? Isn't this just the Aces circumventing the league's salary cap in a creative way? Is this a competitive advantage for a team favored to win the title for a 3rd year in a row? As it turns out, the WNBA reportedly has questions too. According to Howard Megdal of The Next, the WNBA is investigating this new sponsorship payment. Some folks are already looking into the WNBA CBA about what exactly the Aces could be violating here. In a post that was reported just before Megdal's report, we tried to explain why extra payments of $100K is a pretty big deal for WNBA players. 6 Aces players don't even make that much in salary. So there you go. We credit this for the net, for the win, and we get down and funky like a monkey. Okay, we are at 11:10. My eyeballs are going down, so that means it's time to stop, and so we shall. Thank you all very much for tuning in. There we are. That's it for us. We'll be back maybe a bit more sober, but we'll be back. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network. and YouTube. We'll see you tomorrow night. Then Monday, we go on another day off. So thank you, everybody. Good night. God bless. And Matt, Ed, and Eddie, this was a very bizarre night of doing this. But we'll see you tomorrow night. And thank you for birthday wishes. Good night.